No mistakes in the tango, Donna. Not like life. Simple. That's what makes the tango so great. If you make a mistake, get all tangled up, just tango on. Why don't you try?
In a breathtaking moment, the blind colonel led Donna in a flawless tango. It was a glimpse of the vibrant man Frank once was. The next day, Frank was determined to drive a Ferrari. Posing as Charlie's father, he talked a skeptical salesman into a test drive. With Charlie navigating, Frank sped through the streets of New York, feeling alive. He even convinced Charlie to let him drive blind on an empty street. The joyride ended when a police officer pulled them over, but Frank charmed his way out of a ticket. Back at the hotel, the euphoria faded. A call to George confirmed Charlie's fears. George's father had intervened, and George was going to sell Charlie out. With his final tour complete, Frank put on his dress uniform and prepared to end his life. Charlie walked in to find Frank holding a loaded pistol. He argued that with Charlie's future at Baird finished, his life was over anyway. A desperate struggle ensued. Charlie pleaded, wrestled, and refused to abandon the colonel. He refused to let Frank give up.
I'm giving up too. You said I'm through your...
In a moment of raw courage, Charlie yelled at the miserable blind man to pull the trigger. His defiance broke through Frank's despair. He finally lowered the gun, defeated but alive. Charlie reminded him of all the things he still had to live for. And in that moment, a true bond was forged. Which brings us back to the hearing. Frank, reinvigorated, launches into a passionate defense of Charlie. He calls out the hypocrisy of the institution, a rat ship that teaches boys to be snitches. He contrasts George hiding in his daddy's pocket with Charlie facing the fire. He speaks of seeing true horror in war, but nothing as terrible as the sight of an amputated spirit.
And that, my friends, is called integrity. That's called courage.
Frank admits his own failings, how he always knew the right path but never took it because it was too hard. Charlie, he says, has chosen the right path, a path of principle that leads to character. He implores the committee not to destroy this boy's future. Moved by his speech, the committee rules in Charlie's favor. He is excused. Frank has not only saved Charlie, but in doing so, he has also saved himself. As they part ways, Frank is no longer just a client, but a mentor and a friend. He even invites Charlie to come by for Christmas,